Hey everybody, welcome to Legacies of Caine, a Vampire the Masquerade adventure. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. It's been an interesting one for me, at least. Yup. Interesting for all of us. But we're here. We're gonna go on some adventures. You're gonna make a new friend! It'll be wonderful!
One loves new friends.
Yes! Friend!
I'd like to keep our old ones.
Yeah, we keep losing them.
You'll eventually maybe possibly find some friends again. Someday. Friends.
Everyone leaves us.
Or dies horribly.
Yeah, I was more talking about the current Prince of Berlin, because probably not going to be happy with us after the mess at the zoo.
It was a mess.
However, it was not, for the most part, a supernatural mess.
Yeah, that was someone else. Wasn't us.
I'll be honest, the nice thing about it too is that there was very clearly there was a group of people completely unrelated to us which can be easily blamed.
Yes.
In fact, we saved the day.
Yes.
By the way, I've deleted that account and cleared all history related to it.
Probably a good idea.
Probably.
Fantastic.
Alright. So yes, last time, you managed to get a gorilla. You did a very good job of in spite of circumstances that went awry, as your attempts to steal the gorilla were marred by radicals attacking the zoo.
Yeah, don't know how those got there.
Not a clue.
We didn't invite them.
Totally didn't invite them.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope, nope.
Nope.
Nope, nope, nope.
Nope.
Didn't imply there was something going on that should have been dealt with in a most radical and violent way, accidentally, on random forums.
I don't even know what a forum is.
Mhm.
Nope.
I've heard of them. That's what they used in ancient Greece to talk about politics, right?
Works the same nowadays.
Oh. Do they still speak Greek?
Some of them probably.
Yeah.
There you go. The more you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you got the gorilla out, and you got it to your Bonsam friend, who has theoretically delivered it to Nefertiti. Well, delivered it to the Nosferatu, who then did their thing and delivered it to Cebu, Nefertiti. So, you find yourselves back at your townhouse, safe and sound, seemingly. I wouldn't say no worse for wear. Oh god, we're in the wrong order. Emil and Dawn have switched, I just realized that. Whatever. I can fix that.
Honestly, I'll be a meal. I'll hack things. Look at me go.
Oh no, I feel like you're better suited hacking things in the other way.
Do that. Do that.
Dawn, that's so unlike you.
I fixed it. I just moved the names around rather than
that's
trying to.
much easier, yeah.
Rather than just trying to move the videos, I was like, I'm just switching the name tags. I put them in afterwards because I kept forgetting to. In front of one of the sessions, so.
Well, it's probably good because of how often they change.
Yeah, name tags are easier. Anyway. So yes. Emil, you and Ryan are very sewery. Dawn, you've had a great time
Yeah.
at a local nightclub. And Nathan, your night has probably not been the worst one you've had.
No, this actually went very well, although I do need to call the prince.
Yes.
Boop, boop, boop.
5 showers and I still
Yeah?
can't get that smell out.
Hello. I'd like to pass a message along to the prince, please.
Oh, yeah. Nathan, yeah. What is it?
We have accomplished essentially everything we attempted. And I am reasonably sure that there was only one incident that might be obviously indicated as supernatural. However, both of the people in question have had serious knocks on the head. And what was the other? What were the drugs? Oh, we were assuming that all the crazy people who went to the zoo, first of all, A, were not associated with us, and B, probably were on some variety of mind-altering substances, and might have seen something in all the darkness, like a claw or something, but of course they're not to be believed.
You were at the zoo?
Briefly.
It's like you could just imagine like someone like just like giving you that stare, but you're over the phone. All right, I will tell the prince.
Yes.
As far as they're concerned, we were just taking a tour.
Mm.
One of us even got a life pass for our trouble.
Yes.
I helped. I was a credit to society.
Mm-hmm. Like, the story, like, if the police would investigate it, they'd learn, like, Dawn, or, I'm sorry, Beatrice Johnson, a American tourist, made friends with some thugs, who seems like an unusual thing, but convinced them to go to the zoo at night, and then ended up, because, like, she was trained in some kind of martial arts, leading them in a battle against, like, crazy, like, activists. It's the weirdest story ever, and the police will probably just report this into, let's not talk to the press about this one.
Oh no, they're gonna take my picture, I'm gonna go for interviews, I'm gonna be a hero villain.
And as far as they're concerned with me, it's like the police approached me, I raised my hands, got out of the car, and then he suddenly was knocked out. I mean, who knows? Maybe I was a victim as well.
Mm-hmm. You don't know. There's a lot of unknowns about this entire thing that makes it very weird and crazy. And it will take them quite a while, probably, to investigate everything.
And almost all of it doesn't appear supernatural. Weird, yeah, but easily explainable by, like, the three people who saw things pretty much had concussions shortly thereafter and were part of a giant futz zoo.
Concussions, yes.
And it's and them talking about, you know,
And
oh no, the
blood
claw
loss.
guy was attacking us.
That was it. Blood loss, too.
Blood loss and concussions, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently
And to be fair, they were trying to free animals, which can maul them.
And also, like, some of them try to take out a van, you know, that was, like, trying to deliver.
Yeah.
As far as the authorities know, maybe the van got captured by the people, that all those people that got hit by the van and were left for probably dead, but, you know, they probably did die, but at least left for dead, were, you know, the others were successful, as far as they know.
Yeah, maybe the people from the zoo came and took out the cops, and then took us out afterwards, you know?
Yeah.
And then stole the gorilla.
And
Who knows?
Yep. And they were pretty violent, so they could have definitely killed someone. There were guns there, too. So you don't know. There's a lot of, like, could be explained off, and also some money changing hands might fix the rest of it. Sweep the weirdness under the table.
But we have a meeting to attend tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna hang out with my thug friends.
Well, we'll see how the meeting goes, and we'll either be leaving, or maybe we can hang out with your thug friends.
Heck yeah. They know good places to hang out. You know, they're a good time.
Alright. You'll spend the day resting once again then in your place. The next evening, you'll easily be able to swing out with... You will not receive anything. So you will have a chance to go and spend time with your thug friends for another night on the town. Is everybody going with for thug party?
Assuming I can find ladies at thug party that I can pay for what? I mean, sex.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
They hang out at like weirdly drugged up German like industrial goth nightclubs.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
That's a great way of describing it. Industrial goth. Neil, are you joining them?
Sure.
Actually, before we go to the club, I'm gonna try and pick up a nice obfuscating cloak of some variety for Emil.
Okay, so just like
Get
not,
him a trench coat and like goth wear and
yeah,
Oh, is Ryan coming with us?
sure.
Ryan, would you like to come with us? We're going to a party.
Oh, I guess I can come along.
All right.
Just,
how many pairs of pants do you think I should bring?
Three, probably three at
Three?
least.
Okay. 3 at least. How many at most?
Oh, I'm getting better. So, hanging out with you guys, a lot less nervous when horrible things happen more often. You know. So,
and when not horrible things happen, you're a little bit more.
Yeah, a little better
what's
off.
the word?
Probably 10 at most.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what kind of music it is. It could startle me. You know.
All right.
And Dawn came back pretty glittery. Glitter can be pretty startling.
Oh,
All
you
right.
may get pretty startled then.
20 pairs of pants it is.
Yep. Good old Ryan and his bowels of evacuation when nervous.
Doesn't even eat that much. It's just impressive.
Yep.
Actually, he eats a lot more than you think. It's just not all food.
Oh.
Oh, it's selective
Precisely.
digestion. You know,
Mhm.
being part giant roach monster makes it very easy to digest things that you think normal people couldn't eat.
Oh, disgusting.
So, Emil, what do you usually wear? Or rather, what were you wearing as, what was it, Theodore Johnson?
Yeah, for that I was probably wearing a...
Sports coat and slacks?
Probably.
All right. How do you feel about chained Jinko jeans and a mesh spaghetti tank top? Not quite spaghetti, but you know, the mesh ones where you can see everything, but you can't really see everything. And a trench coat.
Ooh, we could get him fake nipple rings to go with the mesh top.
I think
If
we'll
you'd
stop
like, we
at
can
that.
get him.
I think
Okay.
we'll stop before that point.
All right. Let's see. Probably several earrings. Would you prefer they be real or fake?
How does piercings work with vampires?
It
I
would
mean-
just like heal the second you take it out.
I mean, I think
it depends on how long you take it out. It wouldn't be like an instantaneous heal kind of thing, because
probably just like spend Vitae and I can heal it. Just like
Yeah.
healing other things.
or it might just kind of naturally heal up over an evening if you leave it out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It would be quick, but it wouldn't be like instantaneous.
Yeah.
So you'd have some time.
So,
We'll should be fine then.
alrighty.
Okay. So you'll go out for a night on the town, and you'll have a very enjoyable time. The thugs definitely really like you. They seem very nice. You can learn a little bit about them. like Ooh, got something caught in my throat for a second there.
Mm.
That was weird.
Yours.
Yeah. It's like okay, but like Hans, he actually was he originally was studying to be a doctor. But ran in with a bad crowd, got into some gambling, and because he was into sports and stuff, ended up in the profession he is now. He's hoping one day to get back into some night classes. He does already have his master's.
Could he do piercings?
I don't think
He's
he
not
needs
trained,
that
but he probably could.
much. Yeah.
I mean,
Dawn could
I
also
don't
buy a
think I have to
piercing
worry.
gun.
I don't think I have to worry about infections.
If not, Dawn will buy a piercing gun off eBay and she'll do it.
Well, eBay you can't get delivered like in an hour usually.
Sometimes with like Amazon Prime.
But, well,
Yeah,
let's be
I
real.
can
That's
Amazon
still within like
Prime
a day
is
or
probably
two.
Amazon Prime's probably easier for like a instant one day.
Yeah, but that'd still be like the next day.
We could find a sewing needle and some ice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But you'll basically learn about all the
Or just
thugs
stick
and
the
have some good
piercing
times
in.
with them. They're all very interesting folks, and have their own interesting stories. And you'll bond with them and enjoy some drinks and glitter and crazy music. And
How many ladies can I find? Or interested men? I don't really care.
probably if you're looking, if it doesn't really matter, you probably have like 5.
Sweet,
Yeah.
Dawn will share one of them.
Hmm.
nice,
Yeah.
Can't do it
fun
alone.
times. Fun times.
I mean, I probably try my hand at it.
Try your hand at seduction.
Yes.
Seduction with money. So it works twice as well.
All right, so can I get? Let's see. I'll get 1 from each, and then 2 from, I guess, one of them, and you guys can each have 2 from, or
What?
1 from 2 of them. So 5, 6, 7.
There would be 3
No,
remaining
actually-
for no long-term damage for the amount of blood taken out.
So if we have 5,
Mm-hmm.
I take 1 bonus,
Yeah, so 6. And the 2
Yep.
for each of those. Others.
and then 2, and then 2.
Yep.
So that's 10.
Yep, there you go.
Only taking 2 blood. Yeah. So you
Yep,
each
okay.
get 2.
Yep.
Because yeah. Okay, so we get 2.
Because I was getting a little low.
Oh
Same.
yeah, I'm full now.
Oh, I
Did you
still
need
got ways
both?
to go, but
Oh, I just about needed both, yeah.
Okay. Just
2
about
people.
or did? 2 blood points.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
2 people.
That
Okay.
was
That's what I originally thought.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because that's the thing is, I may have an appearance of 3, but I have a charisma of 1.
Yeah, I mean, if you wave enough of money around, Emil, you could probably find someone that's willing to spend
Who
some
would help?
time with you in the bathroom.
Hey man, I got you. 4 charisma, 4 manipulation.
You're my wingman.
Ultimate wingman.
2 appearance.
You have that. You have average looks, but you just have like a personality that people love.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn's sitting pretty on the 3 charisma, 3 appearance. She's fine.
Yeah. I'll be honest that mesh shirt probably works well because I'm probably actually pretty toned.
Just showing off buff bod. Yeah. So eventually, though, the parties and libations will come to a close late into the night, much past when the club was really getting people in. So it's kind of past when it really would close down its entranceway. So people are begin to filter out, and you're kind of in that. Not the last group, but one of the last groups to filter out towards the end. The thugs, of course, will drunkenly, slovenly wander off their way, impressed that Dawn could hold her liquor, and thinking that
Oh, I could also hold my liquor. I have a stamina of 4.
yes, but you couldn't hold it in your stomach. She has. Oh, you have eat food too.
I do have eat food as well.
So yeah,
Oh,
the two of you will hold your liquor, be impressively, and Nathan they'll assume is your designated driver. Because they have
or
one
I
too.
I was just really, really busy.
Yeah.
Because Hans didn't drink a lot either. He only had a couple of drinks early on in the night, and then just enjoyed the party. Hans is not much of a drinker himself. He wants to just he was talking to shop with you a lot. Yeah. My awful German accent.
How much did Ryan drink?
Surprisingly a lot. Ryan has a relatively.
I'd probably cut him off after the third pair of pants.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool. 3 pairs of pants, just said, no more.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
Yes, sir. How about this nice floor to sleep on?
Yeah.
Unless there's a couch that I could probably snag.
Probably not a couch, but you were probably like in a kind of more separated out area just for you because you were a large party.
Table maybe?
Yeah.
I would kind of slump over the table.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, having kind of escaping in your own direction towards home for the night, I assume you probably took a car there. And getting towards the car, though, a figure will actually start to approach you from one of the alleys.
Okay.
He's holding something out.
Okay.
Do we all notice this?
Yes.
I'm gonna prepare to dodge.
He pulls out an envelope.
I'll take the envelope.
I will not dodge the envelope.
Okay. He'll kind of like just bow his head, turn around, walk it back into the shadows of the alley, and then you don't notice he's there anymore.
Okay.
It's a neat trick.
All right.
I
Go ahead,
shrug.
Don.
Can't I shrug and say, can't Nathan do the same? Is your character's name Nathan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Forgetfulness is the best thing that I know. Oh, wait,
It's been like 2-3 weeks.
I forget a lot anyway. But I forget everything.
I'm probably helping carry Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I left him kind of slumped on you guys to go get the letter.
Mm-hmm. The letter just has a time and a familiar location. The time is 1 hour from now.
All right. And the location is?
The church where you met the Nosferatu and dropped off the gorilla.
All right.
Do we want to drop Brian off first? Or do we not have time? Should we just leave him in the back?
Hey, Ryan.
Hey.
How long does it take you to sober up?
Probably not long.
How would you like to go home and take a nap?
Naps are good.
Okay. We have enough time to get home and then back to the place?
Probably. There's not a lot of traffic at this time
Okay.
of the day.
Well, let's do that then.
Mm-hmm. So, alright, you'll drop him off at home. You'll get to there with just a little time to spare, arriving back at the place. And
All right. Let's hope this all goes well.
I barely.
It'll be fine. We gave them a gorilla.
Yes. Ideally, this will be the easy part, which is getting the gorilla back from the Nosferatu. And then passing. Correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Probably get into the van on the way over.
The van?
Carry the gorilla?
Yeah. That
Are we getting it back from them?
We returned that van.
I get a different van. That's what I'm saying.
Ah! I imagine we would have gotten a different van
Yes.
for the transportation of the gorilla, yes.
I was more just like, that was more just in character. Like, we should probably do that. You know, like, it was more just a thing. But
Yes, we should get out of this van. I'm gonna get out of the van.
Okay.
Alright, let's get out of the van.
So you're outside the old church in Germany, kind of like where you had the meeting before. Everything seems quiet, as it was all the previous times you stopped by.
Same old, same old.
You'll wander inside, and everything seems empty, as it did when you came here to see Cebu. But then kind of emerging from the shadows over by the altar is, of course, a familiar figure. God, sorry.
Wait, it's God?
No, it says,
And he's
We
familiar?
recognize him?
no. Ellison.
Yes,
Mr.
that's
Humble.
impressive.
Oh, that's right.
Ah! Excellent, my friends. How good it is to see you again. I'm glad that you were successful in your plans.
Me too.
Well,
yeah.
I've received a message from our mutual associate, Cebu, that he has actually managed to get you a meeting with Nefertiti.
Hmm. Excellent.
Yes. I wish you luck in that. We'll have to see how things go for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, I just wanted to inform you that he should be coming to your home to pick you up. As far as I know, you're going to the historical museum here in Germany.
Hmm. And the meeting with Melita?
Well, that is for you to arrange. You will be going to the Neues Museum.
My understanding was that you would set up the meeting with Melita.
Oh, I'm setting up the meeting with Nefertiti. Or we arranged for you to have a meeting with Nefertiti. Then it will be up to you to speak to Nefertiti about her friend.
I see. All right.
Well, good luck to you. And he'll disappear back into the shadows.
Alrighty. Shall we?
Very well.
I shouldn't steal anything from this museum, should I?
Not right now.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like there's going to be an imp trapped in an amulet or anything.
Not this time.
Dawn has a great love of swords. So, she'll stay away from any sections with swords.
If you'll recall, we do have one being smithed for you at home.
Yeah, but this one I could get now.
That's not true.
Historical swords, just, I'll burst your bubble now. Historical swords, they tend to be not very well kept.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bent the first one opening a door.
Yep.
Except for the magical ones, but
Oh, yeah.
So the location you're going is about half a mile to the east of the zoo. And the aquarium. So,
Well, to be fair, it's all central Berlin, so that kind of makes sense. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
tourist trap.
Yep. You're going to be, it's on the Museum Island, right along the river there. The Spee River. Or Spree. Spree.
are we gonna have to pull up Google Maps again?
Probably not. Probably not this time. I'm going to say you should be fine.
All right.
So what's your plan?
Well, apparently Sabu is gonna pick us up at home, so I recommend we be at home, outdoors, waiting. We can play some cards on the porch or something.
Ooh.
I don't know if you know how to play Pinochle.
Well, it's you don't know if he's coming tonight, as it's pretty close to dawn. Not the person dawn, the actual time of day dawn.
My plan is working.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
One can play Snap and Blackjack, and that's it.
Oh,
Oh, and Go Fish.
well, we should have done
Go
that
Fish
at the
is
river.
underrated.
Old Maid?
What?
Kings in the Corner?
Excuse me?
Kings in the Corner is a great game.
I actually don't know that one. I know Old Maid.
Gin?
I mean, I like the taste. I don't know what it's going to do with cards, but...
Rummy?
Not much of a rum person.
Magic the Gathering.
I know that one.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna make an anime on Netflix.
They are.
I've heard that. I'm not sure that I'm looking forward to it.
Oh no, I am dreading it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the newest
I will
book
watch
has severely depressed my excitement.
It was a very bad book.
Hmm. Who's
Womp,
talking
womp,
to me
womp.
right now? This is very confusing.
Space.
I've
It
heard
was a
Great
bad
Lord
book.
odd voice.
The Great Lord Cockroach also agrees.
Great Lord Cockroach, you read that?
Crawlers! Nathan! I'm always with you! When you wish upon a pile of garbage, I'll be there!
Well, it was a pile of garbage.
Anyway, so yes, he will not come for
Why
the
do you
rest
think he's
of...
read it?
Not gonna come for the rest
Found it
of
in the trash.
Actually, he ate it.
Probably.
That's how he reads.
Mhm.
He consumes things.
He consumes it. I consume and learn!
That'd be a great power.
That's a handy power to have.
I need like a lot of paper to have that. Like, if I just retain the knowledge.
I mean, there was
I'm in.
totally a... was it 3.5? There was a Mindfair prestige class where they could gain abilities of people they ate the brains of. So you eat
Yes.
someone's brain and gain their skills and feats. So it's like... Rah, rah. Always great time.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
So,
Dawn will come, and he will not arrive, at least for this day. And in the next evening, though, after a few hours of kind of sitting around and hanging out on a porch playing some card game, you'll just see like a truck kind of drive up, a pickup truck, a kind of beat up old. Looks a little out of place here in Germany, but not completely. Maybe something that you probably see more out into the rural farms areas of Germany, but not here in the city.
okay.
And the large man Sabu will get out. He'll be standing next to the vehicle, kind of point to the back and say, "Get in."
Hello, Sabu. I'm gonna get in the back,
Same.
and then I'm gonna text Ryan.
I'm gonna pack the cards just in case we get bored.
Please attempt to follow the truck from several lengths back. Can you be sneaky in a car?
I can try.
Awesome. I'm texting, by the way.
I mean, you can hear his voice when he texts. We've been around him long enough, you know? We kind of hear it in his voice.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably spend some time. Also, probably spend some time looking at the news to see what the news is saying about the whole zoo thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy news about what happened at the zoo. It was labeled as a eco-terrorist attack.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, a number of animals escaped. There was a number of there actually was unfortunately a few fatalities due to the entire chaos. It didn't say how they died.
The animals none of the animals died, did they?
It didn't say.
Okay, because otherwise Dawn may hunt them down and kill them. The people that did it. No, not the animals.
At least wait until
Bugs
we're
would
done.
probably join you for that.
Yeah. Get tormented.
Oh.
Someone wanted to show up and say hi, stream. Hi, stream. Meow, 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 meow. But, okay. There seems that there's not a lot of news about it. There's the news of the attack, of, the deaths, and, like, a little bit of information, but it seems like there's a lot of missing information about what was going on. For those of you that are a little bit more, like, personally invested in what happened, it certainly is, quiet.
Yeah.
That could be convenient. All right. Well, we're in the truck.
Yep. When you get in the back of the truck, he'll get back in and start driving. He'll lead you into the city to the, I said, the Neues Museum on the Museum Island of Berlin. And he'll arrive at the steps of the museum, kind of park outside of it, in a place where it doesn't look like you really should park, kind of thing. He's going to get out and signal towards the doors as a security guard will come out and start walking down the stairs. The man's going to speak in... It sounds like a very weird accent because it's like partially German and partially like probably another language. So it's almost like as if English is his third language kind of thing.
Okay.
Are these them? And, the large man will just kind of, like, shake his head. As you can see, like, this person is, like, kind of almost shuddering back from Samu. Follow me.
I mean, Sabu's a big guy. He doesn't smell that great, so I don't want to be close to him either.
He'll kind of, like... He'll get, like, try to start getting back in the vehicle, and you'll hear a, good luck. Heh, 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 heh.
Do you think he practiced that laugh?
Are you asking us as the players if Tantus practiced that laugh? Are you asking us
I
the
did not
characters
practice that
if
laugh.
Sabu practiced that laugh?
The characters. But now that you mention it does sound very well rehearsed.
I'm not sure. Thanks.
And he'll drive off.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
You will follow me now. Mistress will see you shortly. He's going to lead you into the museum and into the underground areas of the museum, into the kind of the inner workings of it, the areas below ground where some of the storage and things are. And eventually, though, he'll lead you to a hallway that when you kind of like first look down it, it just is like, it seems to cut off. And then like, it's almost as if all of you kind of like look away for a second, and the hallway's longer. It leads farther down.
Interesting.
Past that kind of point, though, you get to see rooms that have kind of like partially open, where there seems to be people doing business. Everything was very quiet in the museum up till now. But you're not quite sure what they're doing, but you're walking by them. And you'll be led through a number of tunnels then.
Did the noise suddenly start when we looked away and looked back and noticed that all this stuff was there? Or could we hear the noise as we were approaching it?
You couldn't hear the noise until you passed the point where you thought there had been a wall. As if it was maybe not just a trick of the eyes, but maybe some kind of trick of the sound, too. But you're not sure what was causing it.
Does this seem like something that Dawn has done before? Like, not exactly, but similar?
Similar, but there are many disciplines out there, so there could be something out, or it could be something else entirely. Like, it could be a ritual, like, that there's things like thaumaturgy and necromancy that have other rituals and stuff, too. So there could be one that you don't know about.
Interesting.
Who knows? Maybe you walk through a hedge gate.
You'll notice that
I don't know if any of you know Changeling at all.
Just a bit. You kind of turn one of a corner, and it will all of a sudden change from kind of like the kind of cement, kind of underground hallways you'd be associated with, like a basement in a place, to like hewn stone walls as you turn the corner and go down
like
some
a
stairs.
Cave.
Like the kind of like brickwork you'd almost see like in like a dungeon or a castle or something.
Okay.
Ooh.
And he'll lead you down a number of tunnels and through a number of gates in a very confusing route. You pretty sure you could retrace your steps, but you're not 100% with how long it goes somewhere down here.
Especially since our senses can apparently deceive us.
Eventually, though, you'll come to these large, what look to be sandstone doors. On either side seem to be these, like, carved figures that look vaguely Egyptian.
And that makes sense.
And
The name.
like, yeah, how fitting.
Okay.
You'll be the doors will kind of be pulled open from the inside, as you'll see two guards dressed in very, like, what would you call, like, the ancient Egyptian kind of look. And there's something odd about these folks, though, too. Something just that...
Other than dressing as ancient Egyptians in modern day German.
You wear a top hat and a cape. Like, no one is now used to any, clothing whatsoever.
And good old Emil is now industrial goth.
Yeah. You notice that each of them, the two of them, have eyes that look like serpents and kind of fangs that kind of, like, more pronounced fangs than even you have normally, pointing out of their mouth.
Especially Dawn. Okay.
The room inside looks like an Egyptian temple of some kind. In the somewhere between a temple and maybe a throne room of what you would think a pharaoh would have. In the back, of course, is a woman on a seat getting fanned by another one of these guards. She seems to be talking with someone.
Is it a familiar someone?
No.
Oh,
not anybody
good.
that you know.
Not
A man dressed in a fine
whatever.
suit. He seems sweating profusely. Perhaps a ghoul of some kind. Or a mortal retainer. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Sure.
He seems
So
to have
Wait,
another...
so
he has another
so
man... What?
I was just saying, the person being fanned, was it a man or a woman? I missed
It
that
was a
part.
woman fanning her. Fanning the woman.
Fanning.
Fanning.
Okay.
Fanning, presumably Nefertiti.
Yes.
Okay.
A very beautiful woman. Like, you have never seen a woman as beautiful as her, kind of thing.
And she's even sweeter than candy.
She is even sweeter than candy.
All right, I'm gonna stop before we get super close and allow her to finish her stuff. And if they start walking ahead, I'll be like, nope.
She'll be speaking something in a language you don't recognize, and then switch to a little bit of German and walk over towards the man, kind of shaking her head. You will see her take her hand, plunge it into his chest, and pull out his beating heart.
Dawn may love this woman.
As he then falls over to the ground in a heap. She licks the heart, and then moves over, sits down. Someone comes over with a small tray. She places it on there, as another servant comes over and wipes off her hand. As you notice, there's a couple of these kind of like cabinets in the back. There seems to be 3 black ones, a gray one, and a number of red ones. The heart will be taken over to one of the red ones, where it will be opened up, and a jar of some kind of liquid will be pulled out, and the heart will be placed in there. As you can see that there are other hearts in there.
Is it still beating?
Not anymore.
Okay.
It probably did once or twice, and then it was done.
Yeah.
I was just curious if it was like, some sort of magic or something.
I'm just standing here waiting.
It seems like you are the third in line, as there's a one in front of you still. Another man will come forward. He will seemingly be offering something to her. Again, they'll be speaking in German. She speaks a little German, but she doesn't seem to... She normally seems to be speaking in another language that you don't recognize. Seemingly on purpose. It's not as if she doesn't seem to be able to speak German, but just doesn't choose to normally. After a little while, though, she'll investigate the item that he brought. And then she'll mention to another one of the servants. It'll go over to one of the black containers, black cabinets, and pull something out. As she'll then take it over and show it to them. This black charred, kind of shriveled thing. And she'll kind of be like, hold it. You see her claw across it gently, as you see the man in front kind of actually wince in pain. And then she will kind of like hold it out and say something. Drop it to his hand. As he kind of like clings at it and just kind of like is almost very thankful to her. And runs off, kind of leaving. And she'll mention to you.
Emil, I hope you have one of those apps ready.
Apps. Oh yeah, I pull it out, and I also look up if there's Egyptian as well.
Yeah, we'll take our break here though a little early before the meeting starts.
Okay.
She probably speaks English because her character sheet was not from V20; it was from before then. But she had a linguistics of 6 in the older editions. She speaks a lot of languages.
Cool.
So, she probably speaks English, just chooses to speak ancient Egyptian all the time because, yes, if you didn't have to, you wouldn't need to. Doesn't matter if people can't understand you. Anyway, so we'll be back in a couple of minutes, and they'll probably be able to roll occult rolls to see if they recognize what the hell she just did.
Ooh.
I have a single point in occult.
Yeah, we'll find that out next time. So if you need a bathroom, go to the bathroom, get a snack, get a drink or anything, go and do it. We'll be back in a little bit. So see you in a second, folks.
I'm guessing she was just hungry.